Yes, yes, yes. Dreams. What's your name? Divya. All dreams, Divya, are about something that is not there, or at least does not appear to be there, but the mind has an urge to be there, right? It is not there and I want it. Or I do not see it, I do not know whether it is there or not, but at least I do not see it and I want it. That is what you call as a dream? Are we together? Yes? We all have that urge. We all miss something. And what we miss, we want to get. So this much is common to every human being. There is something that one misses. There is a hollow, there is a gap, there is a need, a kind of vacancy waiting to be filled. But after this point, the commonality amongst all human beings stops. After this point, there are two possibilities. The first one is that we take the dream, the missing, the need, the incompleteness at its face value, and chase just the phase of the dream. For example, one chases a job, a large house, settling at a particular place, fame, or a person. These are all objects of chase, right? So there is that internal demand to get something, and the something that I want gets objectified or personified in the shape of a house or a car or a man or a woman or a degree or reputation, and I start chasing it. This is one possibility. And most of us take dreams at their face value. We say that we are missing something. Life does not appear complete. There is surely the absence of something, and it demands fulfillment. We say we are missing something, and when a special person will come to my life, what I am missing will be taken care of. My dream is to become something. My dream is to achieve that designation. My dream is to raise a family with you. My dream is to become a billionaire. My dream is that at least 1 million people should know me. Right? There is an assumption here. The assumption is that this was my deepest need. Yes, you did feel a need. But you are assuming something here without inquiring properly. You are assuming that the objective face that the need has taken is in itself the need. Let me ask you a question. Have you seen sometimes and often that when you are in a bad mood, it doesn't matter who you are with. Whosoever you are with, you get irritated. Sometimes you rub somebody the wrong way for no reason at all. You're in a bad mood and somebody calls up and you don't pick up the call. Now, are you angry over that person specifically? No. But what has happened is that your general sense of disquiet and frustration has found an object. It is just incidental that the fellow called up at that time. Right? And it's good that you didn't pick up the call. Had you picked up the call, you might have fought with him. Now, does that mean that it is that person that you dislike? Similarly, when you are in a very good mood and you get a random call, you might answer it very sweetly, more nicely, more politely than usual. Does it happen? Are you specifically happy with that person? You're not. It just happened that your general sense of euphoria got an object. Similarly with dreams. Now I am feeling restless. There is an internal hollow, a feeling of inadequacy. And I do not know what to do about it. And then I find that everybody is saying that getting that prestigious job is a good thing. So my general and deep sense of frustration latches on to that object. What is the object? The job. I declare that my frustration will be taken care of if I get that job. Now this is laziness. I have not gone deeply into my own mind. I have quickly announced a superficial solution. Dreams, if not understood, will only aggravate the restlessness they come from. First of all, appreciate this, that dreams arise from an internal restlessness. Dreams arise from a deep subconscious desire. You want something, and there is nothing wrong with that. But if that want is not understood properly, then you will end up chasing the wrong objects, assuming that those objects are all that you want. That was the first possibility I mentioned. The second possibility is, I look at my disquiet. I see how I am wanting a few things. And then I go into them. I say no. The face of the dream is not sufficient. I want to understand the heart of the dream. What is it that I really want? Yes, I do want something, that much is certain. But what is it that I really want? Will that job suffice? Will that woman suffice? Will that amount of money suffice? Will settling abroad suffice? Even if I do get all these things, will I stop dreaming? I have a call from within. Is that call about money? I am being driven towards something. Am I being driven towards a man or a woman, or reputation, or security, or gadgets, a big house? Is that what my internal call is all about? I understand that the call is there. But should I just say that that call is all about achieving dreams? So dreams are a wonderful indicator. They tell you that something needs to be done. They tell you that not everything is all right. They tell you that a certain movement needs to happen. But you need to exactly figure out what is it that the dream really wants. Otherwise, the same dream that could have helped you move to quietness and peace and relaxation would mislead you, as it misleads most people. Dreams are an important signal sent from the depths of your mind to the conscious mind. You need to interpret that signal properly. Most people fail to decode that signal. And I'm talking about both kinds of dreams. The dreams that you have with closed eyes in the night, and the dreams that you have with open eyes when you are awake. You need to properly interpret, decode your dreams. You dream of a car. Please do not think that it is a car that you want. No. Yes, you want something, that much is certain, because you are repeatedly dreaming of objects. You are dreaming of faraway lands, you are dreaming of happiness, you are dreaming of a utopia. So you want something, but what is it that you want? A huge bungalow? Will that take care of the restlessness? But that's the way it appears, because all that you see while dreaming is that bungalow. So it is easy to be misled. It is easy to not to interpret properly. It is easy to think that it is just a woman that I want, or a man. Well, woman that I see in my dreams. So let me chase the woman. Your internal unrest is just taking a form as a person. It is not the person that you want. It is not the person that you dream of. Nobody has ever really dreamt of a person. A person is not worthy of being dreamt of. Are you getting it? So I'm saying, do chase your dreams. Kindly chase your dreams. But first realize that what is it that you really want. Otherwise it would be quite a bad deal, right? You chase something, you spend your life and energy after it, and then at the end of the game you say, oh no, this is not what I wanted. But too late. You have spent all your time chasing this thing. At the age of 70, you are realizing that you didn't want this. That would be horrible, won't it be? A hint. It appears that the objects of our dreams are different. But in some way, all of us dream of the same one. Nobody has ever dreamt of anybody else. There is only one point that we all seek. That one point appears to our mind in different shapes, forms, and names. But whenever you have desired only one. Whenever you have dreamt, you have wanted only one. And it is easy to be misled because that one appears in many forms. Break the code. Don't take your dreams at face value. Go deeply into them. See what your heart longs for. See what you are really wanting. See what would really get you fulfillment. Somebody is dropping hints. Somebody is sending you dreams. They are not without purpose. They are meant to guide you. But they can guide you only if you read them properly. How can we dream without thinking about objects? Whenever you will dream, there would always be an object. Because dreaming is a mental procedure and mind can deal only with objects. So an object is bound to be there. But the intelligent woman goes beyond the object. She says, all right, it is the object that is appearing on the surface. The dream has the face of an object. But what is the essence of the dream? Let me figure that out. For example, I feel lonely. So I dream of a companion. Now, surely I do not want a companion who would exacerbate my loneliness. Or do I want such a companion? Yes. I don't want a companion who would make me even more dependent. Or do I want such a companion? And if the companion is just another person in flesh and blood, then he would have the same mortal weaknesses that I have. He too would have his dreams. Do you ever dream of anything less than perfection? Tell me. We are not talking of reasonable, calculated demands. We are talking of dreams, right? We are talking of what your heart wants, really. Anybody here whose heart wants anything less than perfection, anything less than the ultimate? Anybody here who wants to settle for anything less than the maximum? You may have to make compromises, but that is another thing. A compromise is a compromise. Your mind may settle for a compromise, but what does your heart want? Does it want a compromise? Yes? Does it want a negotiated settlement, an in-between kind of place? Is that what you want? Or do you want the fullest that is possible? Yes, the fullest. Now, if it's a person, can that person offer you the fullest? When you repeatedly dream of a person, for example, because you are lonely, then you must realize that the person is not really the solution. The dream is there to remind me that I feel lonely. I already have some kind of a problem, which is loneliness, and by running after that person, I will only add to the problem. The so-called solution is not a solution at all. It is an addition to the problem. The solution comes when the problem is understood. If I am getting this dream repeatedly, if I am thinking of a person repeatedly, with closed eyes and with open eyes, then I need to understand that I need to take care of my loneliness. That is the signal that the dream is dropping. Do not misread that signal. Do not start chasing a person. Start taking care of your loneliness. A dream can send you away from yourself, or a dream, if understood rightly, can help you come back to yourself. With most people, dreams only mislead. We all have objects as our dreams, right? Ask yourself, what is it behind the object that I want? And that which is behind the object can never really provide that, because the object is limited, and my dream never pertains to the limited. What is it behind the object? I dream of big cars all the time. That should not mean that I start purchasing cars. I start building up money so that one day I may have a garage full of exotic cars. The car is just the face of the dream. Why do I dream of cars? Let me decode it. Even a monkey knows that when a banana is in its hand, then the peel has to be removed and the fruit has to be eaten. Or do you keep licking the peel? The face of the dream is not to be obsessed. Remove the peel. Go to the fruit. Go to the essence. I dreamt that I was flying in the sky. Now, what should that mean? That you should enroll in a para-jumping course? Flying in the sky is an internal metaphor. It's a hint. You have to understand what is really meant by flying in the sky. It doesn't mean that you take a flight to the States and when you're over the Atlantic, you say, yes, I have fulfilled my dream. I'm flying. What is really meant by flying? Somebody is sending you signals. Somebody is telling you fly. But what does flying really mean? You have to figure that out. Are you getting it? Or somebody dreams of dancing. Somebody dreams of a lot of money and influence. You don't really want influence. You want something else. What do you want? That needs to be understood. Otherwise, you'll end up chasing just influence. And I'm assuring you, you never really want that which appears as the object in the dream. And you never really want that which you desire in your waking state. In your waking state, for example, if you desire to shop a lot, it is not shopping that you crave for. Your internal craving is for something else. And shopping will never fulfill that. You can keep shopping till you are bankrupt, and yet you will not come to rest. My dream is to build a business empire. A dream that you see with open eyes. Have you heard people say like this? My dream is to build a grand empire. Sorry, sir. Yes, you are desiring to have a large business establishment. But that is not what you actually want. Had you actually wanted that, you would have come to a full stop at some point. You can keep raising organization after organization, company after company, and yet you will find that you are thirsty for more, equally thirsty, maybe even more thirsty than you were at the beginning of your journey. You are mistaken. You didn't want this. You simply squandered your life if there is a restaurant that appears in your dreams, and in your dream you smell of wonderful dishes and flavors unheard of and untasted, and you enter that restaurant hungry and wanting, and you emerge out of that restaurant after a while as hungry as before, as unfulfilled as before, but having paid the bills for eating. Is that a good deal? That is the case with dreams and desires. They are like a restaurant that sends you back as hungry as you came in, but after extracting the bill amount. And what is the story of this world? It is going to that restaurant again and again. Enters hungry, comes out hungry, and because it comes out hungry, it says, all right, enter again and pay the bill again. Comes out hungry again. It says, oh, I'm still hungry, so enter again and pay the bill again and come out again. Oh, I'm still hungry. You're still hungry, so enter again, pay the bill again, come out again, still hungry. That is what happens with those who do not understand their dreams and desires and just chase them. Paying the price again and again, suffering the penalty again and again, and never getting satisfied, never reaching a point of contentment. So dreams are wonderful. Do dream. But firstly understand that what is it that you want. Otherwise it would just be a blind chase. Not good at all. Come again, please. No, you don't chase it. When it comes to the ultimate, it cannot be an object of your chase. Only objects can be chased. Only things can be chased. The more you get it, the more you become able to get more. And because your ability to get more increases, you realize that what you have right now, is not the end at all. And another fundamental difference is that when you are chasing a dream, you are chasing in suffering. Till I don't have it, I need to keep working. Till I don't have it, I need to keep rushing. Till I don't have it, I cannot celebrate. Have you not seen people celebrate after reaching milestones? And what is funny is that often in that same party, the same celebration, they announce their next milestone. So the turnover of my organization has hit 1,000 crores. Cheers! We aim to hit 1,500 crores in the next 3 years. Celebration is reserved for milestones. Whereas when you really want what you want, that which is missing, the realization itself is celebration. You do not wait for something to occur, something to come to you, because there is no point at which that thing comes to you. The realization itself is the celebration. There are no milestones there.
Those possible ways in which we can know that what he really wants, or what we get satisfied in our dreams.
Yes.
Possible ways to get that.
Wonderful. First of all, one has to be cautious, alert against a quick acceptance of the face of the dream. That is the first thing to do. I dream of a bank account, or I dream of a woman. The first thing is not to be quickly swayed away. Not to just feel that, oh my God, she is the center of my universe. She is the highest that I ask for. One has to guard against that. No, not this, not this, not this. But yes, something is missing. Otherwise I couldn't have desired. Otherwise I couldn't have dreamt. Something is missing, but not this. This is just a face. This is just the envelope, the peel. Something is missing. When you receive a letter, do you stop at the envelope? You want to read the letter, right? What is missing? What is really missing? So first of all, tear open the envelope. Do not get attached to the envelope. The envelope has to be destroyed. One has to go beyond the face. When you keep rejecting the objects of your desire and dreams, then slowly the tendency of the objects to show themselves, to present themselves, reduces. Now you have come to a point where you know that things or persons or ideas or thoughts is not what you want. So what happens? The chase after things or persons or thoughts or ideas or reputation loses its energy. If I am constantly believing that I want money or reputation or house or car or a person, then my chase after these things remains powerful. But if I have rejected them, that no, this is not what I want, then my chase after these things, that starts losing energy. I start becoming calmer. The more calm I become, the less dreams I have. The more calm I become, the less is the need to reject those faces. The more calm I become, the less is the need to chase anything. Maybe my dream is getting realized just by rejecting the objects of the dream. Maybe this is all that the dream wanted. I don't know, maybe. Are you getting what I'm saying?
So even after we have achieved the ultimate, not just we have not changed the phase of the dream, we have achieved the ultimate. Wouldn't we again enter a phase of restlessness and want something more?
I don't know. Try. What is guaranteed is that restlessness is not taken care of by chasing objects, right? That much is guaranteed. No one ever came to a point where he could say that I have come to the maximum. So when that is guaranteed, there is no harm at least in trying an alternate way. Even as an experiment. Why not try it out? Maybe something new, very novel, something unthinkable would result. Maybe. Who knows?
Is it possible for a person to have no desires?
No, not at all.
Because desire leads to suffering.
Desire leads to suffering if the desire is not understood properly. I said to somebody that when illusion is understood, then illusion itself shines as reality. An illusion is an illusion only as long as you do not understand. Desire leads to suffering, and you are forgetting that desire arises from suffering as well. If you are all right, then the force of your dreams and desires would not be great. Yes, you would want to drink water. Yes, you would want to take a walk. Yes, you would want to buy some clothes to wear. But you won't really say that I have to become the richest woman in the world. And if I don't do that, I would rather commit suicide. Ordering a masala dosa at a restaurant because you are hungry is not the same as changing a job every 6 months because you want more and more money. So have desires. Because you are already suffering, desires are bound to be there. Because we are already displaced from our center, dreams and desires are bound to be there. Don't feel bad or guilty about them. It's good that you have desires. It's good that you know that you are dreaming. It's good that you realize that you are desire driven. Now understand the desire. Do not be swayed by it. Do not look at it superficially. Desire is inevitable given what we are. I won't even say it's all right to desire. I am saying it is not possible to not to desire. You will desire and you will have dreams. Just read your desires properly. Just interpret your dreams correctly. Yes.